Hi, my name is Olga. We're at beautiful Una Residences today. You might hear some noise because we are in the middle of demolition here. Welcome to my pre-construction series. Today I want to talk about buyer's default in a pre-construction transaction. First, I want to emphasize that the buyer's defaults are very rare in today's market, with very high initial payments, which vary between 10 to 20 to 30%. The buyer is always looking for a remedy before he will default on the purchase. The private money is so readily available that there is always a solution, and in my career as a pre-construction, I've never had a buyer default on the transaction, but still, people ask me all the time what happens in case of the buyer's default. So, if the buyer fails to perform his obligations, such as making the scheduled deposits on time or any other payments, or fails to close on the scheduled date, then the buyer will be in default. If the buyer is still in default 10 days later, then the seller has the right to terminate the contract and seek to recover damages. So when the buyer is in default, the buyer's rights and the developer can resell the unit at a lower or higher price without any accounting to the buyer. The damages that the developer incurs are the following. Of course, the cost to market the property, so the promotional marketing cost, as well as taking the unit off the market for a certain period of time, that's a damage as well. Also, the developer heavily relies on the buyer's deposit for the construction. If the construction loan involved, their interest payments, as well as any other financial cost associated with the loan the developer is obligated to pay. So of course, in the default of the buyer, in case of a default of the buyer, the developer will be seeking to recover these damages. To simplify all of the above, the buyer may or may not receive some money back. In case of the default, the developer will use the best efforts to resell the unit. Once the unit is resold, the damages are calculated and deducted from the deposits held in escrow, and then some money are returned to the buyer. I always advise on such complex matters to consult their attorney, and even before signing the contract or during your rescission period, you should be aware of all the terms and conditions and all the ifs. The way you are readily prepared, and you can prepare your buyer as well. I hope you enjoy this video. Again, this is Olga. We're at beautiful Una Residences, and I'm wishing you a great day. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.